Hey Nelly, so I've had a few comments on this video. Some people saying it's a skit. It might be a skit. It's also some people's reality. So put that aside. I felt pregnant at 17 and I want to speak for our community, our Black community. A lot of us, we are raised in families and in communities where touch really young, essayed, and exposed quite young I was. And by the time I understood my reality of my innocence being taken away, of lacking knowledge and awareness of what it means to truly give your body, your womb, your life to someone. I already had 3 children. Even coming out of a 10 years marriage, I still came out looking back and seeing my ignorance and how, you know, undeserving that person was of my time, my energy, and my womb. And so I think your question is so valid and so important. And that's why I'm happy we're having these conversations where we can truly install this into our children, into our daughters, into our sons, because our sons get looked over and untamed. And that's why we're having these problems right now. But installing these values that having a child is basically giving your life to someone else. You're giving your life to the man that you're having the child with, whether you like it or not. Is so have the child's father in our life, we probably have to ghost them. We probably have to get away from them and not let them know where we are. And we still have to raise those children or that child on our own. And bear in mind, I said some men because I do know that there are men out there who's taking care of theirs financially, emotionally, mentally. They're doing what they have to do as men. And so they're given the respect and the good attention because they're deserving of it. However, we find ourselves having these conversations because there are also men who we as women, in our ignorance and our lack of knowledge, we're giving our wombs away. Without our wombs, there's no child. Without our body, there's no child. But we lack knowledge, we lack understanding, we lack awareness of how much power that is, that we just give it away. And that's why we need to gate. We need to protect our womb and learn how to vet a good man, a provider, a mentally and emotionally, psychologically aware and stable and grounded man to create life. And until we teach and show our daughters this and show our boys that you are not deserving of giving life until you can provide and give life back. And you might not be able to give life as in carry a child, but you can give life by providing and protecting and taking care of what is yours and what you bring forth into this world. But I feel like this conversation is a conversation that is difficult to have. And there's more to it than just what I'm saying, right? There's more to it than just my experience. But we definitely need to learn how to choose a good man for our womb. And I promise you, I know that is easier said than done because we know some of them comes in sheep clothing, but they're truly wolves. Some of them come, but if we learn how to see it and get away from it from day, I think we will be able to create a new generation of women who are careful with who they give children to.